Liebherr Professional Video Support Series, Professional Series Fridges and Freezers. This is how to read and reset alarms. So if an alarm has occurred, and there hasn't been one at the moment, so we'll have to work through this, what will happen is a red spanner will be showing you in your display, very bright red spanner. And you'll also have a flashing inside the screen at the top left hand side here that looks like there's a bell, a red bell that will be flashing. Also, the little H on the bottom here will be flashing as well to warn you. In addition to that, you'll have an audible alarm activating, beeping, 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 and additional visual alarms will be in the screen. Now, if it's a temperature alarm, you'll have the letters HI for a high alarm or LO for a low temperature alarm flashing in the screen and alternating with the letter HA, which is effectively straight temperature alarm. If it is including a power out alarm or purely a power out alarm, then the letters HF will be flashing directly in the screen where you see currently the temperature. So how do you access these alarms, read them and reset them? But to access, you depress the log button and hold it down to the letters HAN appear in the screen. Now the letters HA themselves reflect a temperature alarm. So the letter N means the number of alarms recorded since the last time you reset the alarm logs. To look at how many alarms have been recorded, you press enter. It shows 0. The device itself will hold active the last 3 alarms that were recorded in the system. If you haven't reset the alarms and you have a 4th alarm, it will rewrite over the oldest alarm and only store the last 3. To exit the number of alarms, you press the enter button again and HAN will again be showing. So if I arrow up, you will see the letters HA. That is the very last alarm recorded. HA1 is the previous alarm to that recorded for temperature, I should say. And one more is HA2, and that is the oldest of the 3 temperature alarms, HA. If I arrow up one more time, I get the letters HFN. HF is a power out alarm. Again, N is the number of alarms. Same as before, if you want to view anything, you press enter and you would view. Again, you see the device itself actually hasn't got an alarm, but if you did have an alarms in there, it would show you. I would exit out. And the same as your temperature alarms, the power out alarms will record the last 3 power out alarm events, and they are arrow up once, HF, arrow up a second time, HF1, and arrow up a third time, HF2, which is the oldest of the alarms. So how do I read and reset a stored alarm event? Well, if I go to HAN, for example, what you should do is go into the alarm. So say this is I go to HA, a temperature alarm, and I want to read the last alarm. I press enter and it would tell me the year. Now this hasn't had a recording, so it's year 00. If it happened today, which happens to be the 25th of March, it would say 2021, that would be year 21. If I arrow up, it would then give me N, which is the month, D, which is the date, H, which is the hour, N, which is the minute, and T, which is the number of minutes the duration of the alarm has been for. To reset the actual alarm, and you would read that and record it so you knew when the alarm went, how long it breached. To exit that, you would press enter. Now to reset the actual alarms, you would come back to HAN, and what you will do is you will hold down 2 buttons together simultaneously to reset it, and they are the log button and also the arrow up button. So I'll try to do this without making too much of a mess, but together, and I'm going to hold this. You now see that it's reset, and there would be nothing left in the log. So they would be completely reset, and then to exit the alarm logs, you will hold down the bell button with the diagonal line through it and exit the log. And that is how you would read and reset any of your alarm logs.